Guys, welcome back to the channel. In tonight's video, we're going to give a stock market mid-week update. Before we get into it, just to reiterate, guys, I'm not a financial advisor. Make sure that you do your own research before investing. Also, if you find value in tonight's video, smash the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel if you enjoy this content, and hit that notification bell. That way YouTube can let you know when we release new content. Also, a reminder, guys, in the description below, some of my favorite books that I enjoy reading that have helped me out with personal finance and business. Take a look at those if you are interested. Other than that, let's dive right on into it. Okay, so the S&P 500 at the close here, we got a sell signal. We are still in a bearish pattern, and I think that we could potentially see some more red tomorrow. I drew these two support lines here. I think that are key if we do fall down lower. As you see, I think we actually are due for a decent little pullback in the market. We are so far away from that SMA line. We had such a big run up. We bounced off of it originally, and that's a really good sign. But then we hit all-time highs again, and now we're just kind of trading sideways. So I think tomorrow morning is going to tell us a lot as far as where we're going next in the market. If we come and we start off, in pre-market and at the open we start selling off, then we're going to watch this key level here of about 43.75. We break below there, about 43.50. Overall, we got to stay above 42.68. to hold that support line, but overall SMA line, I'm sorry, support overall is about 4,200. It would take some dramatic turn of events for us to get all the way back down there, but it's still possible. So tomorrow I see us possibly starting off the morning with some red, which would mean one of our plays, UVXY, may be a decent look or scalp for tomorrow, but it all depends what happens. That sell signal that we got at the end of the market close on the S&P is not convincing enough for me, because that could easily turn to a green candle and we can push right back up. So we'll have to just kind of wait and see. UVXY, you want to wait on, again, wait and see if it can get down into the undervalued section here before you get in. So just kind of keep an eye on that if you're looking to get in. So really not doing much. Again, this stock, or ETF rather, continuously decays over time. So if it were me looking to swing it or scalp it, I wouldn't get in just yet. It's something to keep an eye on, though. If the market pushes up higher and gets overvalued again, then this should be undervalued to where you can get a swing play in. We talked about Alibaba, and we talked about maybe if it gets to about the 190 or mid 190 level to maybe get in for a good swing. And as you can see here, we are currently at about 200, and we're getting close to overvalued. We're not quite there yet. We have to push a little bit further up, and that can potentially bring us to like a 205 level. If we get to about the 205 to 206 level, if you're in and you got in about 190, 195, I would look to maybe take profits on that if you're doing a swing play, because I think that's going to put us in overvalued, and I think we'll push back down before moving back up. But again, that's completely up to you. But just, again, we're underneath that SMA line. So until we get above 209 or 210, then it's not a very good sign of price strength until we can get above that and hold it. Keep that in mind, okay? Other one we talked about was Golden Nugget Online Gaming, ticker symbol GNOG, the one that everyone is getting extremely impatient and mad at. One of them, at least, that I talk about, that people are getting really upset and mad. I think this one could pop tomorrow. We have to kind of wait and see, but we have been selling off for about a week or so, and the good thing is we're not aggressively selling off. It's just kind of been like a slow and steady sell off. So hopefully we can get some buyers in, come and push it back up into the 12s. We got to get above 1240, 1250, and hold that level in order to confirm a longer term trend reversal to the upside. I think this one, guys, is poised for a big breakout soon, okay? We have been bleeding for a long time, and man, we have just been slowly kind of consolidating and just trading in this general area here. We found support on this level here a couple of times at about 1070, 1075, and we could very well, who knows, we may come down and test it again before moving back up. But I really feel that we are poised for a big move to the upside over the next couple of months on this particular stock. Hopefully earnings will be a something that'll kind of awake it a little bit and make it move to the upside. Okay. Next up, we talked about Zion Oil and Gas on the watch list. All right, and if you keep up with the channel and you know that I cover Zion Oil and Gas, I talked about how we could potentially go down and test that 30 cent mark, and we fell all the way down to about 28 cents and some change, about I guess 29 cents, and then we popped right back up. We are currently in a bearish pattern on the MACD, and we are just about in undervalued territory. So I see if we do fall a little bit lower at these prices, I think that we're going to push back up into the mid 30s. Okay, so maybe from here pop back up and just continuously, like I said, we're going to trade sideways until we get some type of PR from the company letting us know that that third section is complete, and hopefully we can push back up and retest that recent high of about 63 to 64 cents. Okay, and then the other one I talked about is ARDX. This was an undervalued play. It just got beat down like it stole something, and it's just kind of been basically dead and flat right here. It does have earnings on actually tomorrow, so I don't know how the earnings are going to be. We'll have to just kind of wait and see. But it's just been just kind of flatlined right here. And I talked about, it's like under $2. It could eventually pop to above $2 again. But these stocks here, whenever they do fall, I think this was some type of failed clinical trial or something like that. Whenever these stocks have that happen, they usually kind of stay stagnant for a little while before moving themselves back up and correcting. Okay, so in regards to any of the stocks that you are in, guys, there's one thing that I can say, especially to Zion Oil and Gas and Golden Nugget Online Gaming, and even for IDEX for that matter, because IDEX is one that I've been covering more recently. I'm in as well. That the market tends to correct itself. Okay, if it's cruising along and it's really popping, what happens is it corrects itself and it pulls back, right? Or if you just continuously have been bleeding and bleeding and bleeding, well, eventually the market's going to correct itself. How long does that take? I don't know, but it does eventually correct itself, and that's what we're looking for some of our plays now over the next month or so. Zion Oil and Gas, Golden Nugget Online Gaming, and hopefully IDEX as well. And hopefully those things can start correcting themselves and move in an upward direction. All right, guys, that's all I have for you in this video. Make sure that you smash the thumbs up button if you found value in today's video. And if you enjoy our content, of course, subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell. That way YouTube can let you know every time we release new content. Other than that, guys, we'll catch you in the next video.